brutal murder of a Japanese psychic in her Waikiki penthouse happened a decade ago, but it's still the subject of conspiracy theories in Japan.
Many people, including the victim's brother, believe the killers are still at large. KITV4's Daryl Huff takes a closer look at the murder of Kototomi Fujita and her son.
Kototomi Fujita was a renowned celebrity mystic in Japan who knew much, perhaps too much, about the powerful people who confided in her. Authorities here say her murder case is closed, but the Japanese media and even her brother are not so sure. Here's one of the latest stories, including graphic photos, alleging Kototomi Fujita and her son Goro were murdered as part of a conspiracy to silence her, and suggesting the convicted suspect, Raita Fukusaku, was a patsy, set up to take the rap.
For 10 years, we've been telling the media, the public, and anyone that would listen that the people that committed this murder are still out there.
Fukusaku's attorney, Myles Breiner, still hopes to get Fukusaku a new trial.
Guilty of murder, degree.
Breiner says Fukusaku's murder trial was rigged, that prosecutors desperate to get Fukusaku extradited from Japan promised the Japanese government that only Fukusaku would be prosecuted, that a possible Yakuza or organized crime plot would be ignored. The prosecutor calls that ridiculous.
There were no promises made.
Keith Kaneshiro still has his notes on the case, including security photos of Fukusaku hauling Goro Fujita's body into an elevator.
Wheeling in the body. Glove on the hand.
Kaneshiro says police and the FBI looked into possible conspiracies, but the evidence showed Fukusaku kidnapped his friend Goro, and when Kototomi couldn't get cash fast enough, killed them both.
I'm convinced, I'm totally convinced he did it by himself.
Still unconvinced is the mystic's brother, Yozo. In Japanese media and in this letter to the president and governor, he says Fukusaku should be released and a new investigation opened in Japan. But Fukusaku's lawyer doubts that will ever happen.
No one wants to open up this can of worms.
Attorney Breiner says he may write a book about this case. The governor has referred the family's concerns to her Department of Public Safety, and Raita Fukusaku is serving 2 life terms on the mainland. Daryl Huff, KITV 4 News.
And now Rod Antone joins us.